Welcome to episode 4, Divorce Thrive. My name is Wendy Rovers. I help moms transition through divorce with grace. 18 years ago, I found myself transitioning through divorce. And one of the greatest struggles, the most agony I've ever felt, the guiltiest I've ever felt in my life, was thinking about how I was ruining and going to ruin my kids' lives forever. I cried over it all the time, and for years and years and years, I did the best that I could. I didn't have a coach to talk to at that time. I didn't know about coaching at that time. Eventually, and for many years now, I have been working with a coach. I've worked with a therapist, but what I've done for you is summed up kind of the 6 things that you can do to help your kids transition through this divorce and come out just fine and grow up to be wonderful, loving, kind, caring, amazing human beings who believe in marriage, who believe in love, who believe in family. And I know that this is possible. The first thing is to always let your kids know all the time that this is not their fault. Constantly, every day, every second day, all the time, let them know that this is not their fault. You see, they think all kinds of things. They think, oh, maybe if I didn't have a fight with my sister last week, mom and dad would be okay. Or maybe if I did my chores on time, mom and dad wouldn't be fighting and this wouldn't be happening. You don't know what's running through their little minds or their older minds, but constantly reassuring them that this is not their fault is the first thing that you can do to help. The second thing that you can do is let your kids know that they are and always will be safe. Children don't understand what's going on. Their home is changing. Life the way they know it is changing. They may talk to friends whose parents fight all the time and hear their friends complaining or hear their friends crying or hear their friends sad. They don't know what's going on. Let them know they're safe. The third thing, mom and dad will always be your parents. They don't know what's happening. If dad moves out or if you move out, they're not sure if they're ever going to see that other parent again. They don't understand what's going on. So to let them know constantly that mom and dad will always be your parents helps them to feel safe with what's going on. It's part of the constant communication. And they're going to ask you difficult questions. They're going to cry. They may beg you to stay together. Just let them know that mom and dad will always be your parents. Number 4, mom and dad will always love you. All the time, let them know mom and dad will always, always love you. Saying it over and over and over again. And even if you haven't said this enough yet, you can start saying it right now, over and over again. Mom and dad will always love you. It doesn't matter how old they are, they don't get tired of hearing that. Number 5, let them know that this is a change, and it's about change and transition. It's not about blame. Let them know that yes, your family situation is changing, but it's no one's fault. It's just changing. You will always be a family. They will always have mom. They will always have dad. They'll build relationships with each of you just like they would whether you stayed together or whether you're separating or whether you're getting divorced. This is not about blame. And 6, let them know that things will be okay. Everything will work out and everything will be okay. This constant reassurance, saying it out loud over and over again, year after year after year, someday they'll look at you and say, thanks. You guys did it great. I love you both. You're both in my life. Our family's okay. Our family's great. Keeping these 6 points in mind will help to ensure that your family will be okay. You will be all right. Dad will be okay. Divorce doesn't mean things have to go wrong. Conflict with parents, that's what makes things wrong in divorce. Divorce is okay. The hard part is your emotions. The hard part was my emotions. The times when he makes you so angry. The times when he's not doing this or he's not doing that, or the kids say this or the kids say that. Your emotions will get in the way of these 6 things that make perfect sense to me and perfect sense to you. And when your emotions get in the way, there's a couple questions that you can consider. Do I love my children more than I hate or dislike my ex? You see, keeping your children in mind all the time with every action, every decision, every word that you say, and remembering, do I love my children more than I hate or dislike my ex, may help to bring things back into perspective, may help you to kick back and say, okay, I'm going to do what's right here. Even though I'm feeling this, I'm feeling angry and I'm real sad and things are distressing. This little question can help put things back into perspective. I hope to inspire you to be the best person that you can be, to bring your best self to every situation through this very difficult time. You are an awesome mom, and until next time, have a great day.